All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this afternoon for our call with Coziah Izzard. As always, please raise your hand and I'll call on you. We'll start with Greg Pickle.
Thanks, Paul, and thanks, Coziah. Good afternoon. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Coziah, what's it been like the last few weeks here as your role has grown on game day, and what in the past has prepared you for this opportunity?
Um, over this past couple of weeks, I feel like my game has just been getting better and better. And I feel like I've been progressing well. And then that happening, I just, after practice, I get extra work in to, help myself get better. And yeah.
Tyler Donahue.
Hi, Coziah. I hope you're doing well. Who are you putting in the extra work with on the practice field when you stick around there? And what did PJ Mustipher mean to you? And I guess what does he still mean to you, although he is injured now?
Well, after practice, I work out with my teammates and Coach Dion Barnes. We always do hand work after practice or any D-tackle technique work. And so, I'm sorry, can you repeat that second question?
Yeah, I was curious what PJ Mustipher meant to you and your development, and how is he still a part of that even though he's injured?
Well, PJ's been kind of a big leader to the team and the defensive line as well. He's had a big role in this team. He's a great player, great teammate. It's unfortunate what happened, and I wish him the best. Yeah.
Travis Johnson.
Hey, Coziah, Tangelo was on here yesterday, and he was talking about you guys being really close, I guess, outside, off the field. Curious for a younger guy like you, how much does that mean to, be part of a close-knit group? And I guess what is it about? I guess what do you guys do to stay close and keep that relationship up outside of football? Like, what do you guys do outside of the room, away from the practice field, outside of meetings, things like that?
Well, first off, I came to Penn State because it's a family environment here. Everybody in this team is my brother. We feel like they're my own brothers. Outside of football and stuff, we hang out, play the game, watch film, go out to eat and stuff like that. And just all that just brings us closer, and we all laugh and joke around all the time. And, it's all good with them.
Joe Giuliano.
Hello, Coziah. You played in 3 games last year as a true freshman. Now you're competing for a starting job and getting quality playing time. What is it specifically that got you from point A last season to this part of this season?
I guess I just, getting in my playbook, like I said, getting extra work in. And that wasn't just, from the start of the season. And I've been trying to get better and better every day. And yeah.
Donnie Collins.
Hey, Coziah, you've actually been in the program longer than Derek has, and Arnold and guys like that. But how have they kind of fit in as leaders? Being veteran guys, even though they haven't been in the program, has it been pretty seamless ever since PJ went down?
Both those guys, they've been great leaders, great teammates. Everything they're doing on the field, it's helping us anyway. And PJ being down, nothing's really changed at all. PJ's energy is, still in the locker room, still on the field. Yeah.
Rich Garcella.
Coziah, what's one thing that you have learned from PJ, either by watching him or by him helping you and telling you?
Just how hard he works on the field. And, his work ethic is amazing, and he works really hard. He tries to coach me up after practice sometimes. criticizing me on, what I need to do and helping me out and stuff like that. So,
Joe Smeltzer.
So, Coziah, a lot of the talk surrounding Maryland is about Tagovailoa and the group of receivers that they have. But from a defensive line standpoint, what would you say about Maryland's running game and what's going to be key to slowing them down, especially Fleet Davis?
Maryland's a good team. We got a good offense. I just think, D-line needs to, fill their gaps, do their assignments, and I think all will play through. So,
Tyler Donahue.
Because how well did you know Devon before you guys got to campus together? Were you kind of from camps down in Maryland or action down in Maryland familiar? And what has he done this year to take a big step forward at defensive tackle?
Yeah, I know Devon for some years now. Probably about since 7th, 8th grade. Knew each other. Been brothers since. That's my guy, and anything he's doing on the field right now, I can see him working just as hard as anyone else is doing on the field. He works hard. He's a great teammate. He gives good energy in practices and stuff, and in the game. And, yeah.
Joe Julian or John Sauber.
Coziah, what do you remember about last year's game against Maryland, and what is different about this year's team from last year's team?
I don't really got nothing to say about last year's team. I just know as of now, our defense is doing good, and I just know, we're going to be prepared.
Justin Morgenstein.
Coziah, being a Maryland guy yourself, and you guys have a plethora of other Maryland guys in the team. Does this game have any more meaning for you and some of those other Maryland high school guys?
Not really. Just another game. It's 1-0 this season. This week, focus on Maryland only, and yeah.
Joe Giuliano.
Coziah, what kind of specific advice has Coach Barnes given you, and what's your relationship like with him?
Coach Barnes is a real good coach. He helps me out a lot. Whether it's getting extra work or getting extra film and anything like that. He's very helpful with my technique. He's been helping me with that a lot, and I feel like that's what been making me better. And yeah.
Donnie Collins.
Because Derek said he thought you and Devon might have taken a little bit of time once you got in the lineup to kind of get a feel for it. Do you feel that that's the case with you, and how much better do you think you are now than even you were in the Iowa game?
Well, PJ's injury, wasn't expected. But I knew, that I had to step up. Me and Devon had to step up, and we did what we could. And it's just from that point on, it's just next man up mentality. Yeah.
Donnie Collins. Donnie.
I just went, but I'm good, Paul. Thanks.
Rich Garcella.
Coziah, if there's one thing that you're doing better on the field since last year that you're doing now, what would that be?
I would say,
I said
I'm sorry?
if there's one thing that you're doing better than you did last year right now? What is it? What are you doing better? One thing than you did last year?
I say staying low, off the ball, and just my strike coming off the ball and punching the tackles. I feel like that's a couple things that I've gotten real better at. Now I'm still improving. So.
Time for two more. Andrew Destin.
Because I talked again, yesterday with Derek, and he was talking about how you're a very twitchy player. Where do you think that comes from? Did you play any other sports growing up, or pretty well-rounded athlete? Where do you think that kind of comes from?
I don't know, genetics, I guess. I don't know, the sport I played was basketball, but I cut that out in middle school. Start focusing on football from then on. So.
Final question, Tyler Donahue.
Coziah, do you remember Devon and PJ having any kind of role in your recruitment, whether it was a visit up to campus or just talking as Maryland guys to Maryland guys? And what has it been like to spend all this time with Devon, considering you have known each other since middle school?
Well, our recruiting at Penn State, they were real, influential, I guess, But we always just talked about Penn State, like as friends, not on like no recruitment type thing, I guess. But everything they told me about Penn State, everything I heard about it, it's all here, and it's all like, you feel me, like I guess they yeah,